If he does go on and beat Luke Littler here, given the context and given the run of players he has had to face, it might be one of his best ever European Tour titles. He's won 8 before. Only Michael van Gerwen has won more than that. But he beat Nico Springer, the very highly rated German, Masters champion Stephen Bunting, the brilliant Jan van Veen, Michael van Gerwen with a stunning display, and then the top seed Dave Chisnell. Dan McCarthy is alongside me to see if Snakebite, the humble, unseeded, plucky guy who had to play in round 1, who's also a 2-time world champion and the reigning European champion, can take Littler out.
Yes, plucky, yet one of the all-time greats of darts. It's such a mouth-watering final in prospect. It is youth versus experience. Luke Littler has been fearless throughout his entire PDC career so far. A career that has only lasted 8 months, but he has achieved things that no one else has achieved. The eyes that are on the sport now, he is devastating, and Peter Wright, despite playing brilliant throughout the course of the weekend, particularly against Michael van Gerwen, has got his hands full.
Well, that 180 from Littler makes it 22 for the tournament. The record is 30 that he set in Belgium on his Euro Tour debut. Thing was, unseeded then, played an extra round. He came in at round 2 here, he's already on 22. He could break the record. Double 12. 11 dart start from Littler.
Second leg is Peter to throw first.
Breaking his own record in 1 fewer game. Look, he's got to hit a lot of 180s, but you've just seen what he's done in the semis.
Well, if Peter Wright plays well, then Luke Littler will get opportunities. But that was a devastating start.
140.
Littler has taken care of Peter Wright in their 4 previous meetings, 3 times in the Premier League. He went into exhibition mode with a treble tops finish. He also met in the Poland Darts Masters, so the first rank meeting between them. I think he's still feeling fresh from that Gurney performance.
He's carried on from what he was doing against Gurney. This is astonishing. Yeah, and we know that Peter Wright has struggled for quite a while. In the games he's played against Littler, a couple of them, he's been brilliant, and he's still lost. Lost in Poland with 109 average. Lost to one of those Premier League games with 103 average.
85. Peter requiring 160.
Littler on a 2-darter. Peter Wright looking for yet another massive checkout this weekend. He's taken out 161 and 143. 6 ton-plus finishes over the course of the tournament, but he's not going to make it 7 with that.
Luke requiring 96.
The back-to-back 11 darters, double 18, double 9.
78.
Chance for Peter Wright. And even in these early exchanges, you feel these kinds of chances are vital. Now, he's made a habit of taking out these sorts of checkouts this weekend. Opts to switch to single 10 for tops. And it doesn't work out for him.
Luke required 18.
Does he split or does he go at it? He does split, double 8. 2-0 Luke Littler. Worrying start for Peter Wright.
Game on.
Not a 180, but it's as good as. Beat Rob Cross in Belgium in his Euro Tour debut in the final. That was 8-7. And then picked up another one by sweeping aside Joe Cullen, who's by far the better player in Graz. Won that one by 8 legs to 4. Still only lost 2 games on the Euro Tour in 19 matches. It's a 90% win rate. Silly numbers. Silly outfit.
Yeah, you imagine that both Luke Humphries and Vessel Nyman are quite smoked to be members of that club, to have beaten Littler on this stage.
Chucking a couple of bullseyes there for Luke Littler. Just the 304 points clear of Peter Wright in this 3rd leg.
Yeah, you don't need to practice those. You won the ball in the back room, Luke.
58. Luke require 112.
Peter Wright is already in danger of being completely overwhelmed.
72.
Quickness of thought. Tee up tops.
Yeah, he can kind of do what he wants from there, can't he?
82. Luke require 40.
Go for a third leg on the spin.
Game shown the third.
Regulation stuff from Luke Littler.
Fourth leg is Peter.
It's only taken him 38 darts to win the first 3 legs of this.
An average of 118.66, which is, to the decimal, the current Euro Tour record average set by Dave Chisnell against Mark Webster in this very building.
He was vulnerable against Ryan Searle. Searle did not play well, did not take advantage. Damon Heta looked like he was going to take advantage of a slow start from Littler and led 4-1. Could not get over the line. But when he has started well in games this weekend, he's been untouchable.
140.
A response from Peter Wright. Heck of a response as it happens. Back-to-back maximums to leave himself on 50. That could be completed with 1 dart.
89.
I only say that because it is Peter Wright. Where's he looking? Yeah, he's hit the 10 anyway.
30.
Just to try and assert himself.
I think it was. And that will go down as 3 darts missed at double there as well. Missed at ball, tops and 10s. Will come back. Double 5. There it is. 14 darter from Peter Wright to get on the board in this game. Not a man to be cowed is Peter Snakebite Wright. When you dress like that, you're rarely going to go into your shell, are you?
Yeah, he's hoping it's something of a superhero costume this evening.
96.
Might need to be against someone averaging 110.
Fourth time he's been in the final of this event, Peter Wright. Lost in the final a couple of times, including last year. It took that unbelievable display of finishing from Ricardo Pietrezco. Did not miss a single dart at double. But Peter Wright knows what it's like to dish out those kind of performances. Remember in Saarbrücken one year, he beat Benito van der Pas, hitting his last 6 darts at double in a row and beating Benito despite Benito, averaging 110 in that final. One of the biggest Euro Tour muggings you have ever seen.
54.
He's at it again. He's in again. It's another maximum. Littler with a third 180 of this match. 24 now for the tournament.
Luke requires 68.
Double 16 for double 10 is his preferred route of choice.
48.
Plenty of time to tidy that up.
Good adjustment.
81. Luke requires 20.
All right, gives him a shot at 130 if there is a mistake. There could be.
Game shot the 5th leg.
If there has been a weakness for Littler this weekend, he has missed some darts at double, particularly at those double 10, double 5 targets, but no mistake this time. 4-1. He has 4 legs, 4 more. He's a champion once again on the European Tour. Nobody has won more than one of these titles so far this year, apart from Littler, who's looking to get a third.
57.
And even though some of his doubling has on occasion been ropey, the current percentage for the tournament stands at 42.5%. That's going to win you a lot of matches.
Just seems to have missed him in clumps, doesn't he? Did it against Gurney, missed 6 in the first leg, and then just carried on pinning them first or second dart. There's been a bit of that. Against Searle, there was some of that. Against Heta, there was some of that. Once the motor is running, he's been superb. Peter Wright digging in. A third maximum for him. Whatever happens, this is a massive weekend for Peter Wright. But the feeling of winning, getting hold of a title, surely that would be such a boost to him.
94.
There was a danger actually to start the weekend. Peter Wright, the reigning European champion, might become the first ever European champion not to qualify for the subsequent European Championship. He's blown those fears out of the water with his run here.
However, he's staring down the barrel of a 5-1 deficit.
60. Luke required 88.
180 for Littler. Means he should get at dart at least at the bullseye. Better than that, double 14. Can't take the chance.
Peter required 110.
Micromillimeters away. Peter Wright wants 110. Again, it's that category of checkout where he's been so good this weekend. He might be good again. He's got a choice of 18 or 10. Chooses the latter to leave tops. Peter Wright holds on. It's a brilliant 110 checkout. It's only a hold of throw, but it does keep him in touch.
Well, you're right, those shots have been vital to Peter Wright this weekend. Still in it. Can't imagine that Peter Wright can win this game if that gap in the averages is maintained between now and the end of it. But he did when he beat Stephen Bunting. He averaged 9 points less than the bullet. But he doesn't have to be averaging the same or more than Littler. He just has to be in the same kind of ballpark. But that's going to be difficult against this lad. It's 180, number 5. This could actually happen. He could break or equal his own Euro Tour record for 180s, having played one fewer game than when he did in Belgium, because now he's a seed.
Does he go tops, tops? No, it was a good guide for the treble to leave double 10. Luke Littler leads by 5 legs to 2. It's a 12 darter, and he's on course to break his own European Tour record average. He's on 111.82 right now. Previous best 110 in defeating Jermaine Watamina back in Visa.
Oh, he's not stopping. He is not stopping. This is obscene from Littler.
Even the great Peter Wright looks flummoxed at this challenge.
For a number of years on the European Tour, Michael van Gerwen might look vulnerable in a game over the weekend. Sometimes he was invulnerable. He's brilliant and coasted to title after title. Won 36 of these over the years. But if he did look vulnerable, you needed to take him out then, because he wouldn't give you another chance. And Luke Littler is making you feel like that about this weekend. Because Ryan Searle had a chance, Damon Heta had a chance. Nobody's had match darts against him. But how do you beat this? Peter Wright's giving it a go. It's another big checkout for Snakebite. His 8th ton plus finish of the weekend, and he's needing to pull these out just to stay in it.
And look at this response. Staggering darts. Luke Littler has, on a number of occasions this weekend, teased the perfect leg. He's the wrong side of the wire.
79.
Waiting will have to go on if we do want a perfect leg. But it's been close to perfection from Littler so far.
We saw him smashing 114 average in the Premier League earlier this year against Michael van Gogh, and he took him apart. That is his personal best. He's at that level here.
90.
There's only one leg in this match where he hasn't had a perfect scoring visit. 7-180s, a 174. It's a max from Peter Wright, but not enough to leave a finish. Littler knows he's got a couple of visits from here for 6-3. Could have been better. A little glimmer of hope for Peter Wright to try and get the leg against the darts, make it back on throw.
Luke required 92.
After this barrage of scoring, Luke Littler is in danger of being broken. Double-double, of course. Oh, just inside. Thought it looked inevitable he was going to go.
Yes, to break Littler. Double top to cut the gap to one leg. That wire moved. And Peter Wright will not be moved. Somehow Peter Wright is managing to stick with Luke Littler, who's averaging 111 in this final.
Game on.
There's a 19-point disparity, and yet in the next 2 minutes, Peter Wright could level this game at 5 apiece. Luke Littler looks chilled out enough in the background.
Seems to be nodding his head along to the Peter Wright chant.
I think you could hear an anguished groan from Snakebite then.
Well, he knows he's playing an opponent where he can't afford mistakes. Bad darts get punished. Has to fill it up to get to a finish. And he's not quite done it. Luke Littler, you expect him to go for this. You always do. Not going to give himself a chance at the bullseye.
100.
And a ton is okay.
To break the throw back. Peter Wright is poised. 20 for tops. Oh, drags that well to the left. It does leave a favoured double at least, but you expect Peter Wright to take this.
For a level game. This is unbelievable. Luke Littler is firing in big scores, visit after visit after visit, and somehow Peter Wright has dragged himself back from 4-1 down to be level. Littler's level has not really dropped. He's still averaging 110. I said when Peter Wright won in Saarbrücken a few years ago, beat Benito van der Pas in the final, despite Benito averaging 110, that's the biggest mugging in Euro Tour history. We could have a new contender here if he wins this.
140.
Look at the disparity. And yet,
140.
Peter Wright has timed things very, very well.
He wasn't in the game for the first 3 legs of this.
180.
Luke Littler back on his 180 tip.
One away from equaling the record. His record.
He's already had 7 4-visit legs in this tournament. This would be an 8th if he gets it done in this turn. Double 10. Surely not. Peter Wright, who has been pulling out massive combo finishes all tournament and sometimes at crucial moments. This would be to lead.
Treble 17.
Luke required 10.
That often troublesome double 5 for Luke Littler. Should be a good guide. So should that. But it wasn't.
What is happening here in Hildesheim? Double top. Peter Wright is leading this final. That is what is happening.
12 leggers, Peter to throw first. Game on.
4 legs on the spin. 6 of the last 8 for Snakebite.
There's still a 14-point difference.
59.
Won't just be a mugging, it'll be a kicking as well.
This might actually happen.
121.
It is an astonishing display of resilience from Peter Snakebite Wright. And yet Littler is back into it. You can see some anger from the teenager. He has just equalled his own record for 180s in a Euro Tour event, playing 1 fewer game than when he did it in Belgium.
Littler could get to a finish first.
56.
He doesn't. Slack visit from Peter Wright, not sufficiently punished. He'll go to the bull here. Oh, he's that good. He hits the ball when he doesn't want it.
Is Luke Littler rattled? Is he rocked? You saw a bit of anger from him a few moments ago. Peter Wright to turn the screw. Double 2. Oh no. But is he safe? He's in the madhouse. Littler's way back on 150. But it could go. Double 15.
120.
And he is getting rattled here. There's a shout in the crowd. He's heard it. Of course he's annoyed. He's lost 4 legs on the spin. It might be about to be 5. He's played unbelievably, and he is losing this final. He might be about to lose it.
Utterly astonishing. Oh. Are there any words to describe the madness on stage? Luke Littler still furious.
There are records going all over the place here. Record 180s for Luke Littler. Each one thrown with fury. Peter Wright could be about to win a game. Despite a record gap in the averages, he could be about to go second on the all-time list in Euro Tour title wins.
140.
Astonishing night in Hildesheim. It's not over yet.
Littler's just got to find levels of composure that belie his young years, belie his lack of experience. Peter Wright might just have this game in the palm of his hands. He's going for a 180. He hits said 180. Luke Littler is in a position where he might have to take out 167, and he might just do that. Treble 19 missed.
To win a sixth leg on the spin for one of the most remarkable Euro Tour victories ever. Maybe his best. It's unbelievable. Peter Wright is the German Darts Championship winner once again. He has withstood everything Littler threw at him. The record number of 180s, the 107 average, and somehow Peter Wright has found a way to win again. The European champion is the German Darts Championship winner for the second time in his career.